Alright, so a few bookkeeping things. One, as you can hear, I felt alright for the day, for most of the day, but right now, as you can hear, I'm coughing more and sneezing, so I'll try to do my best, but you'll probably have to survive hearing me coughing from time to time.
I hope you feel better soon.
Two, I don't have anything later tonight, so normally I would be able to like run a session a little bit longer, assuming people will have time. But again, not sure how my throat will be able to survive this.
We'll play by ear, so to speak.
Yeah, added 2 or 3 modules that should, for example, like drag lurer. If you drag your token, you can see how far you move, so that should hopefully be easier to track in terms of your movement speeds. And yeah, last thing. Yeah, I know only Donut was asking, but in case, because we are all learning the system, I mean most of us, if you want to remake your character, then sure, go for it.
To be fair, I've just realised that we're using the remaster rule set, so I'm basically learning an entire new set. I say learning entirely new. There are changes that I'm unaware of. So I'm also going into this as a bit of a learning experience.
Alright. Okay, and I believe last time we ended our session, apart from dealing with some technical difficulties and finalizing character creation, you have dealt with the enemies, some weird creatures that attacked and ambushed, or did they, a caravan of archaeologists that was supposed to carry something to help your tribe, and you were tasked with finding out what happened to them. And you arrived here because you tracked blood marks and blood marks and other signs pointing towards that some of the bodies were dragged or carried in this area. You have killed one of the 2 yetis that were present in this region, while the other one escaped into this cave, shouting something in language that neither of you understands. You are mostly fine, however, your perhaps future troll chieftain is got a few punches in.
Yeah, it's seen better days when I hover over them.
I do recommend making use of the various 10-minute activities, namely.
What the what's going on?
I was putting down some cutlery.
Namely, that our person that's trained in medicine, I think makes
Yes.
use of
Yeah. You. Alright, where's the oh god, proficiency.
And here's the thing, you can either like go for like the basic DC 15. Actually, no, sorry, you can only attempt higher ones as you'll be getting better proficiencies, because right now you're only trained, so...
Yeah, so what I would do is go to your actions.
What's the difference between administer, first aid, and treat wounds?
I think administer first aid is to stabilize.
Okay, then treat wounds
Yeah.
is what I should do.
Yeah.
I have the healer's tools. Why isn't it letting me use it?
Because I don't think the healer's tools just allow the use of it. They don't actually grant any bonus.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll just roll medicine then.
Yeah, the DC is standard 15.
Okay.
Also, there's a catch.
24.
that makes a tree that falls on people.
So close to accurate.
Yeah, I was about to
Yep.
say, that is yeah.
Still, yeah, that's a successful healing. So yeah, 2d8 is healed.
Yep.
I'm not sure if Kurzol, you want to roll healing for yourself or to the actual healer roll.
Can I roll healing?
I mean, the check was successful, so the question is, do you want to roll 2d8 for yourself or?
No, yes. I just found it lagging so bad. Let me.
Just keep in mind that with treat wounds as well, is that once you've received the healing, pass or fail, unfortunately. Actually, no. If you see that you continue treating the target. We just put, yeah, I know. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Right. So Kurzol, you regain 11 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's the question because sorry, maybe you said, but I just don't remember. Apologies, but what did you take instead of like regeneration? Because now that I changed it, I'm wondering like if you want to like maybe get that improved healing thingy. So not regeneration, but like every time you get healed, like in this case, like you get extra.
I'm gonna stay away from that because I took the Battle Oracle, which gives like what's it called
Fast healing.
quick healing, which is basically like the troll regeneration. And if I pick the increased healing, I would be getting healing 20 back basically. So
Okay, it's I was not aware into which we are going. So yeah, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so you took 10 minutes as Tetrick was treating Kurzol.
All right. Well, it looks like we are done here. Kursal says, looks around. Pests are ranging around these places, harassing my subjects have been dealt with. Was there anything left on the subject?
Well, I suggest we go deal with the remaining pest in that case.
It would be no good if further packages were to be delayed or destroyed by these creatures.
If they would not submit to the proper authority, then they must be purged. As Havar, well,
We could collapse the cave rather than engaging again.
I'm sure they might eventually dig their way out. Might as well go in there and see what their petty little homes look like, and make sure the threat is dealt with.
Indeed, there is no need for us to not dirty our hands on this matter. I'd rather see to this personally.
I believe that was the plan, so good think of different things. Also, one last thing, sorry for bookkeeping stuff, apologies, give me a moment. Sorry, got distracted with real life stuff. But yeah, if you can give Havard Isar, if you can give like reintroduction to the rest of the party, because you're like kind of changed character, so that the rest of the party can know who they are dealing with.
It's a skin deep change, really. It's more just going back to the original concept of being a warlord. Only this time, not a troll, but instead just a frost giant. So, yeah.
Okay, so I need to change the objective so that you want to become a warlord, essentially, yes?
Yeah. It's back to the first concept, only with a more mechanically fitting class and race. That's what I wanted.
Let's see.
All right.
Alright, so as you'll be entering caves, we put you. You can lower the ambient volume. As you enter the
And
caves,
I did trade out my barbarian dedication for
Mhm.
Rudy's Guard.
Sounds good.
you realize that it's not like a small cave system, like 2 or 3 caverns that you can just, explore in 5 minutes. Perhaps the Yeti itself was living closer. You do find some scattered bits and remains, but after a very quick search that poses no challenge to you, you find that it connects to a wider system deeper within, and without no roll needed, you are able to spot that there are some fresh marks coming through here. The Yeti, injured, was running away and not thinking about covering its tracks. Do you try to take a few moments to actually look through its, well, I say lair, but it's overstating it, or do you plow straight through and continue pursuit?
We should find what was being delivered first. That takes priority.
Onward we go.
Indeed. Find what we were looking for, and then we can deal with them.
Alright. Thus you'll be, then if I understand the answers correctly, you take a moment, a few minutes to quickly look through the kind of like a camp, living space of this Yeti, obviously full of filth, squalor, but some bits and pieces remain that might be potentially useful. So those who do search, it's mostly to see how quickly you can do it. You can give me I believe perception check would work the best in this situation. Unless you have another skill that specifically works for searching for stuff.
Oh, then that'd be perception.
Why is it? All right. Right. So with those results, unless no one else wants to roll, it only takes you a. Oh, we lost someone.
Just a moment, just have to restart it. Just keep going, I'm listening.
It only takes you a minute or two, and you are able to find 2 things. One is remains you imagine from a recent dinner that Yeti had of mangled bits of torn, mangled, chewed on flesh of a humanoid. And that opens a way to another roll, this time from Tetrick, medicine check. To identify, perhaps we'll see if Tetrick will be able to spot one more thing.
Okay. Oh,
All right. With a 15, normally it would not be enough. However, because of what you have noticed beforehand, some bit of your intuition tells you to actually look for this. And you believe that this humanoid that was mostly eaten, you have a very strong suspicion that amongst its mangled, butchered, chewed on organs, this humanoid also has or had no brain prior to its body being eaten. So that's one of the things regarding the body. And then with also a solid perception check, you are able to find. Imagine it was like thrown aside because it was not a shiny thing, not something that was immediately useful. But you are able to find a book, or rather a journal of sorts. Sadly, right now, a lot of it is damaged in a way that it can be like fixed with proper care and tools and time. And by damage, I mean, a lot of pages are filthy with dirt or damaged with, melted snow, so water. Some of them are like have blood on them, dried up blood. And it's written. However, from the few bits and pieces that you notice, sadly, the ones that you immediately spot, they don't look super relevant to your situation right now. But you're able to tell it is written in common, which I believe most of you, if not all of you, have common.
Good thing we do. Or we'll be miming at each other.
Apart from Jotun.
Yes. I think everyone gets common.
Yeah, common and Jotun. And of course we have our Drake fellow who also has Draconic.
Fuck yeah, Draconic.
Tragic that the Drake fellow knows Jotun who can smack talk him behind his back.
So perhaps it was in one of its pockets. You do find one thing. Minor, I mean, I not even would call it a trinket, but...
Bauble.
Yes, you find this.
A sun rod.
It's a good stick. Yeah.
Oh, also, I hope that I think most of you did it, but I hope like last time I rolled for loot, like you took it, because I didn't put it anywhere in like general location.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
I think I'll grab the sun rod.
Because I saw that Tetrick took the that one.
The crying
consumable.
angel pendant.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So with only that, and only you guess with that roll that the remains are maybe like made out of one or maybe two bodies, and you are pretty sure the caravan had a little bit more. So perhaps wherever this Yeti is running towards, maybe it will lead you to the main hall, so to speak, of the things that were stolen.
Okay. 2, possibly 3 bodies, one without a brain, a book, and a rod. Let's keep moving.
Without a brain.
Yes, like the ones we found outside.
Means one of two things. Let's keep moving.
Down we go.
All right. So, I will need to ask whoever is leading, or rather is the best with survival, to make a survival check. It's less about actually finding Ayeti, it's about something else, to see if you'll be able to get the better route. So,
I've got +8.
Does anyone else wish to lead the way?
Not with my survival, no.
All right.
My minions.
Okay, maybe someone else should read the
I mean, the roll
I'm
was
sorry to
made.
say, we're following you. Good
The
luck.
roll was
Yep.
made. Right,
Yep,
so, just give me 1 second.
Keep in mind as well, I think we do start every session with 1 hero point, so if you want to reroll,
that is fair.
that is an option.
Fuck it, sure.
Just
Right,
right click.
second one. Here we go. Here we go.
Wait on.
I think if you right click it and then hit
Yeah,
reroll.
yeah. How do I? Yeah, screw. I'll just roll it again.
I mean, yeah, right click it and you can make a. Actually, no, you couldn't. Huh, interesting. Yeah, because
15.
in some cases it allows me to.
I think the thing is I think you have to go to the top of the sheet and actually make sure there's a hero point in the hero point little bar thing.
Yeah, no, I had one from the last one. I just removed it.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good.
I clicked it by accident and lost it.
Battle.
All right, 15. Yes, I'm gonna be. I can put you. In just a second. Also, for posterity's sake, the map might not be like ideal in terms of like spaces, but because you're the icy creatures, so even if it seems like it might be kinda tight, you'll most likely be able to like squeeze in like one at a time. In terms of height, here mostly for our flying friend, on average, this cavern system has is 15 feet up. I mean, the ceiling is 15 feet up. Alright. 15, barely, but you are able to avoid going the route that would maybe hurt you a little bit more.
All right.
And after
Great.
about 20 or so minutes, although it's hard to track time while going underground, you'll find yourselves here.
What an ominous music. As two giants, a troll, and a dragon traipse through the caves. Did we see anything yet, or are we still continuing our journey?
Apart from the tracks that once or twice were not exactly clear, it has been eerily quiet.
Well done.
Actually, as you are approaching here, yeah, you can give me all of you, if you want, can give me a perception check. This is based on hearing, in case you have any special things for for hearing-based perception.
There's the perception.
Oh, that's what. Oops, that was. I think where the fuck? Oh, there it is.
All right. Okay. Gee, sorry, I'm gonna check one more thing. Actually, Donald, I'm gonna ask you, like, when it comes to hazards, do you usually like it's like, does the hazard stealth, is it like players roll perception against its passive stealth bonus, or is it like a opposed check?
That is a good question.
Hazard.
Detection of hazard for traps, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's stealth DC, so yeah, it's 10 plus whatever their stealth modifier is, I believe.
Okay.
Oh no, it should state it actually. in the thing, it should say DC and then number, and that's the number we have to beat.
All right. Okay, so with those checks, you will not notice. Actually, two things. Yeah, you will not notice any hazards or potential obstacles that might go your way. And both Tetrick and Havard, you strain your ears and you think, although you're pretty sure you are hearing not exactly like yelling, but sounding like stressed and wounded sounds in a language you do not understand. Sounds familiar.
Familiar as in Yeti speak, or why does it sound familiar?
You just recently you fought with the creature that was. Remember, the deities were shouting at you like, you know,
That's
Yeah.
what I was making sure it was like.
the ranged hillbillies.
Yeah. That's what
They're
I was making
close
sure
ahead.
it was familiar because Yetis and not familiar because of a different reason.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Well, Havard is going to
We should
set
take
off.
care on these next steps.
Hayward is just going to now that we seem to have sort of found our way. He'll be moving up at quite a brisk pace. Which direction was the sound coming from? Just quickly.
Oh boy. Yeah, give me a moment. Dice is like. It will be.
Okay, that way.
Right now, you have yet to spot anything else, but the sounds are becoming clearer.
Can we
So,
tell if they're from the east or the north?
east.
All right.
Yeah, Hayward's heading this way. Ah, there's our wayward guest.
Yeah, the Yeti's back is like its back is towards you. It seems to be like hunched, like almost like yelling into something. So I'm gonna, yeah, you can like move. Yeah, I'm describing what the tokens are saying right now. I'm seeing the Drake being in the back. It might be important in a moment.
I think Havard's going to shout to try and get his attention.
Oh. I don't like that there's an entire other half of the cave we haven't seen.
Alright, as it happens, two things. One, as the Drake is slowly getting through, picking its head around this corner, if it wants to, it will be able to give you a warning, because with that 27, it will be able to not really spot, because it's kind of hard to say that you spot something invisible, but I imagine essentially that the Drake is able to see that the snow and ice, even though there's nothing like visible, it has been disturbed, which gives to the idea that there might be a trap present there. But only because the trap's stealth DC is 24, only Helugandr rolled high enough to realize that.
The Alexander will warn the others that they're about to step on the trap and insult them for their blindness. How obvious it is, just right there in front of them.
I'm amazed you're able to get up every morning, considering the pit right in front of you is not bad. The pit in your brains.
And as you shouted, the Yeti startles, it turns around, and you notice, like with one hand, it's like waving at you, like, you know, this aggressive grandpa, like. In the other hand, you see it's holding an orb,
Shut the fuck up.
but you
no
are
one
unsure because more or less above the board, to give information to the player, it's essentially a non-Euclidean object. And when you look at it, it's you think it might be an orb, but when you look at it, it seems to look back at you. And you are getting an impression that the Yeti was speaking into it, however weird that may sound. Obviously, you see that the wounds you have dealt, the Yeti still has. But more than that, and at this point you can give me to, like, if you want to identify more on the Yeti. In this case, because it's like observation, you can give me a perception check. All right. Yeah, with a 17. Yes, you are not sure what. Yeah, Helogandra also has line of sight, so. Actually, yeah, Kurzal as well, so.
I was trying to find it in the quick action bar.
I'm too busy insulting them.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. So, Kurzal and Halvard, you realize that the Yeti is weakened. You do not know why, but it seems like part of its vitality has been sipped. Like it's not looking as healthy as it did despite the wounds. And you are also able to spot around its chest. You know it's not from your attacks, but you can spot several patches of. At first, you think necrotic tissue because the fur, the skin is like blackened. But it, well, perhaps further investigation will be needed. But there is something not exactly right.
Let's march for it.
I think Havard is going to try and leap over the trap.
Mhm.
Now,
As you start running, Kurzal goes, hey, Vard, quickly dig it down. I think it's giving something to that orb.
All right, you can definitely attempt.
I mean, yeah, there is just the leap action,
Yep.
which is just.
I believe it's against like a set DC. However, if you fail, it will trigger the trap.
The normal leap action doesn't. It's up to 10 feet horizontally if your speed is 15 feet, up to 15 feet horizontally if your speed is
It's
30.
no action? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's there is a check to leap further.
So how deep exactly is the pit in front of it? This is just a 5 feet thing, 10 I see. Wait a moment, is it a 10 feet pit?
It's not a pit. It's not a pit. You do not know because...
I would assume that if we just stood on it, that's what it would hurt.
Yes.
But yeah, either way, Haywar's just going to leap over it.
All right. Yeah, I have the... with that. Also, I probably should mention that with those checks, you would realize, I think at this point in time, I can put you into like Kurzal and Isar, you don't move. I'm not sure how Helgandre and Tetrick would move.
Okay,
So
so
someone
waiting.
failed
Okay.
their stealth checks,
Dun, 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 dun. Somebody's perfectly fine in the shadows.
and you would probably realize that
Oh, wait, oh, I see that guy over there. Okay.
yes, there was more weird things than the Yeti in here, which makes things more weird. But at this point in
I
time,
will let my party know that there's a thing over there.
Mhm.
and at this point, let me put you all in the combat mode. And you can roll the initiative. Wait, the hazard doesn't need to be in combat mode.
We're gonna it's coming for us. We see it move towards us.
It's actually a mimic.
Mhm. This is a trap mimic. You think it's a normal trap? You jump over it and it shuffles over on top of you and eats you. Mm.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, no wait. Oh, okay. Right. I think that's everyone. So, as it happens, Isar, you jumped over the trap, and the Yeti suddenly looks less sure and concerned.
Hayward is going to move up.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause the game.
The aura of the spirit.
Yeah, thankfully, for reach purposes, I am within 10 feet. Okay. I think, anyway. Either way, I'm just going to be able to just be sure. Hayward is just going to point his greatsword and just say something relevantly, something relevant and imposing.
Alright, what relevant and imposing thing does it say, so Donna?
Well, it doesn't really matter what he says because you can't fucking understand it, but come, weakling.
Alright.
Face your death at the hands of your betters.
What the hell? Fireball rune.
Now, usually I wouldn't be able to do this because I'm not sharing our language, or at least there'd be a penalty. But I do have this.
Okay. Against that target's will DC.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh!
Well, that's a great success.
Which means it's frightened too.
Yep.
It's like, holy shit, the Yeti can no, the troll from the left can transform. What the fuck?
And then he's going to go to strike it with his greatsword. Now that it's got a debuff like that. There we go.
Alright. That should be better. Only slightly.
I'm double checking. Yeah, no weakness. I mean, weakness is immunity, same as you, but yeah, so just. All right.
I will also just post one other thing. Actually, that's yeah. Actually. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so from behind you, Izar, around this area, hiding between the ice crystals, you see a creature going at you. Basically, your other party member warned you, so there's no surprise or anything. It's gonna spend 2 actions getting to you. as it was running at you, at first you gave sworn it looked like you tilted your head, so at the edge of your vision you saw something like looked like an ice kobold almost. But then for whatever reason it doesn't hold concentration on its like form, and it turns into this, well, it's essentially what you see on the token. The this faceless, expressionless figure. Yeah, I'm gonna
Another challenger.
yeah. I'm gonna say because of the environment, its skin is looking more like on the icy side, so to speak.
Okay. You mean more like a frost golem or just frozen over?
Yeah, more like a frost golem.
All right.
Okay.
I take
Stat
it the
implied.
aura. I take it the aura thingy has been.
It's applied automatically.
Yeah,
which is nice.
automatically applied. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, the aura is -1 circumstance bonus to fear saves. Save saves against averted fear. And frightened cannot go below frightened 1.
Yeah. Okay. They do not have any equipment. They're just gonna be striking you with a claw. So it's last third action. Strike with a claw attack.
Come, challenger. Ouch. I'm making use of Iron Command.
Uh,
Come on.
Kneel before me.
it will. It will not.
Okay, I'm making that. It's going to take persistent mental damage in that case.
Plus, like you roll d6, I suppose.
No, I get the choice of either making it normal mental damage, in which case it's just
Okay, choose one of the
I-
following. Okay.
yeah, I get the choice.
Actually, the foe must choose one of the following options. Oh no,
Yeah.
then he refuses. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm. Okay, roll the damage. I'm gonna apply it.
I can't apply the thing.
But you. Ah, right. Fuck.
Yeah, it's because
How much is it?
it's 1d6 persistent mental damage.
Man. Okay.
So in other words,
DC 15 flat check to get rid of it.
At the start of its turn when it takes the damage, yeah.
But it's DC 15, right?
Yeah, DC 15.
Okay, because I also need to put it at the thingy. So basically, he gets damaged right now, right? Or
No, he'll be damaged on his next turn.
right. So yeah, he strikes you, and the creature will actually respond after I roll the damage. 14.
That could have been worse. I'm very glad that you rolled near minimum.
Will respond in common so that you can understand. I kneel before one master. Alright, that was its first action. And that's its turn.
Persistent is at the start of the turn, I'm pretty sure.
I am not sure why it's.
Actually, no, let me have a quick look. Persistent damage.
It did automatically, I didn't click it.
Oh,
so-
no, it is. Yeah, sorry, it is at the end of each of the turns. So, yeah,
Okay.
it does take the persistent.
Which means I can roll the recovery. Okay.
Okay.
The second one will actually go on the other side. And Helgandr will see a similar thing. 2 actions spent to get close, And then the third one to strike with a claw.
Ow.
I'm rolling very good on them.
There they come.
God damn.
Just so you know, I'm using the weak version of this creature, so it's creature 3,
boy.
not creature 4.
So, do I click damage or click double since it was a crit?
No, you click damage. I already rolled the macro.
I
Already
just
rolled for.
That's just making sure.
Yeah, 52 damage would have been a bit silly.
I mean,
Mm.
yes, it would have, but
No, I get it. I get what you're asking. It's just, yes, that would be a silly amount of damage.
So as the creature approaches Helgander, Tetrick and Cruzo on the edge of your vision, you can see at the side of you, can see as its claws reek across the side of Helgander, drawing blood. And that was its first action. And Tetrick, as it happens, it's your Eidolon's turn.
Okay. Alright. Well, as per usual,
probably didn't matter.
back together.
But my buffs got removed.
Oh shit. I accidentally said it twice. My bad.
I like it.
There we go. Alright. I'm gonna, first of all, move my Eidolon upward.
Actually, would it make a difference? Because it was not a nat 20 crit, it was
It just make it 19, so yeah, it'd still be 10 over.
okay.
And we don't know what these people are weak to.
No. To identify this creature, it is a recall knowledge occultism DC 18.
Yeah, I don't have a cult.
I don't know why that's
Alright, well,
taken off, but whatever.
fuck you, telekinetic projectile.
You just pick up a rock and throw it at them.
Pretty much, I'll just take like an icicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, plus like bits and pieces of like crystals in this cavern.
And Tetrick told me, casting a spell, picks up an icicle and tosses it at the creature ahead. Mm,
Holy shit. A 3.
3.
Sadly,
Alright.
that is a mess.
That is the turn, I believe.
you
Since
still-
that is a... Yeah, that's a 2.
You still have one more action because of act together allows you to merge
Alright,
actions together basically.
cool. So then he can move a little bit closer and get into melee range.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is Tetrick.
Alright.
Turn.
I basically imagine you missed because you tried to over adjust to not hit Helgander.
Fucking don't block him with your wings.
Alright, I have a bit of a question. Exactly how much did you say we can leap, Donut?
15 feet.
Don't. Okay. So then I can leap like, let's see. 10, 15, like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Cursor stamps down and leaps over the pit, grabbing his axe and charging forward as his second action. It was leaving attack range, his attack of opportunity, right?
No. They have to specifically have the attack of opportunity feat.
Yeah, a lot of not that many creatures at this level will have attacks of opportunity, so
Yeah.
Usually
Hello, it's fine.
As
plus
he
I will
lands.
plus one last thing. I will try to note in narration that like you might suspect that they might have attacks of opportunity, like for example describing that this one looks like a seasoned trained warrior that has control over its surroundings, for example.
Alright.
Yeah, that hits, just a regular hit. You forgot to target the token, so it would automatically tell you that it hit. But yeah, you can roll damage, just regular Damasio.
What was it, alt click?
Yes, alt click, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or T, I believe also works.
Yeah, one of the two.
Right, slashing. Yep.
As it lands back down and slams the X on it. That's my turn.
All right. The Yeti is still frightened too. But on the nerves, the frightened cushions. Okay, so it gives condition. I need to double check if it means that the creature cannot like approach you.
No, it's just it lowers the. It's a status penalty equal to the value to all checks and DCs. So he can still approach, but yeah.
Okay.
Slaver White is currently a little bit scared of her. Haybard.
Yes, it is. However, it is going to like sprouting, even in a language you do not understand. But it sounds more like gibberish, like terrified gibberish. It's gonna go like this, and I wonder if the game will read that this is a flank or not. We'll see.
I mean, I would assume so.
Anyway, we'll see. But yeah, it will. That was one action, and then it will try to. Oh, it probably wouldn't matter because. Yeah, I forgot to do one thing for the Yeti. Fuck. Because it doesn't have this. It doesn't have this. Like, this is no longer active. Which would mean it's like, it is in range. Because if it did have it, then it would have like, you know, +4 bonus to roll, which I don't think it would make a difference, but...
No, not against a Will DC, no.
Yeah. Oh well. Never mind. Yeah. So it doesn't have it, so it looks, because it's starting in gibberish, it looks like it's like insanely angry at this point in time. Almost enraged. So yeah, strikes with its 2 strikes with its 2 claw attacks. So first one. Okay, yeah, flank did apply.
Damn it.
Just enough.
Damn, if I was not flanked. Fuck.
And then with the multi-attack penalty, the second claw. That one, however, misses, as you are able to adjust and avoid the second strike, and that's what you can do. Hellugander, you were just quite badly hit.
Quite badly. I will start with one of these. So I'll do slashing.
That is not enough for a crit. Remember to target tokens, please.
Oh,
It is a hit, but not a crit.
I forgot that was a thing. And yeah.
Yeah, if you target token, then it automatically tells me in chat that you like hit
How do
or
I
if you like crit hit.
Target again.
Alt left click or T if you like hover over the token. Alright.
Yeah.
That's slashing.
Yeah, and there is also the persistent bleed damage, which can be selected up at the Gouging Claw.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
And then
Right.
let's give myself a shield. Because that seems useful.
Yep. That's perfectly valid. That's all?
That's all.
Alright. And we are back to Izar, as we are being assailed from 2 sides.
I'm not a massive fan of being double teamed, I'll be entirely honest.
Nonsense, you're big enough, you can take it.
He's going to, as a single action, cast this on himself. Because the Revenant background does allow me to, in fact, make use of negative healing.
Very cool.
Right,
Okay, so is it always 12 or do you?
It's
Yes, if it casts on himself, it's max, so it's 12.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
6,
always-
12, 18, and so on as it levels up.
That's fair.
Let me just quickly just check something. No, it's not that. Okay.
Okay, cool. Very good.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're gonna. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm then going to attack this one here, the faceless stalker. Now that is flanked.
Sadly not a crit, but yeah. Your greatsword hits nicely into its hide.
And then I'm going to. Do I feel like risking it? Yeah, why not? I'll risk it. Got one more action.
Yeah, nice. You got him. It's looking very rough. Very rough. Its snowy icy form is like barely holding on, standing on its legs.
Okay, that is going to be my turn.
Also, just to be sure, when you like hover over like an enemy's token, do you see like, for example, critically injured, like the health estimate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this one will, knowing its time is coming, is gonna continue wailing. Well, you are flanked, so it will keep going at you.
Sure.
Yeah, with the claw attacks. Nope. Then with multi-attack penalty. Okay.
Use this again.
Yeah, refuses. So,
I'm just going to go for the actual damage this time.
okay, make the roll.
Mhm.
All right. It's
Oh. No!
sorry, one hit point and a dream.
My God.
That's the crit damage. Why this? What? Sneak attack? Fuck.
There's flanking.
Huh.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
That was the second, and then the third with like maximum penalty. Okay, that's just flat out misses. Okay, that was all of its 3 turns.
And I'm so upset about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you did take like 18 points of damage
Yeah, let me just.
from that crit. Okay,
Long.
this one, let's see. Let's roll d2. 1 gonna keep wailing on Hellugander. 2 it's gonna focus on Eidolon. Okay, Eidolon it is. New target. Also, all 3
Oh,
attacks.
boy.
All 3 attacks going at the Eidolon. Only claws.
Oh.
Okay, that hits. So you take 12 Tetric.
Yep.
Then. Okay. Also hits. Okay. So let me make 2 more damage rolls. That's that, and that's that.
Okay. Oh, it's. Hmm.
You have to click on, I think, yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have like combined health pools and
Yeah.
the Eidolon's token doesn't have the
Let me
Doesn't-
just
doesn't
give
have
it.
hit points.
Yeah. Gonna.
Yeah, you share HP, so yeah, if you click on yourself, then click damage, it should hopefully
Yeah.
apply it to your token.
Yeah, so it was 12, 8, 12. So 32?
All right. Cool. The Edelon is glitched now because I did that. Oh boy. So I'm at 32. Okay.
No, you took 32.
Oh, shit! How do I undo that? Fuck.
Just give yourself another 5. You took you minus down to 37. Just give yourself an additional 5.
All right, 37.
Okay, and then roll recovery check. Okay, I'm getting very good rolls on those recoveries. Okay, and yep, Tetrick, your Eidolon was struck several times, and you are feeling that pain
Yeah,
coursing
hold
through
on.
you.
I need to fix this. The other one is it says its max HP is 0, and
Do you want me to? I'm gonna just change the.
Yeah, it's because again it's sharing your HP. So
yeah,
just for any damage rolls, make sure that you apply it to your
yeah.
Yeah.
Does that one
Okay.
work?
I'll see. Let me quickly do the thing.
Yeah, basically, always apply damage to yourself, not to the Eidolon's token.
Yeah. All right, act together, cause that's the thing. All right, and then I'm gonna have this guy target him. One. Primary attack. Roll. Oh my god.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry that the rolls are not going too hard for you.
Nah, this is normal.
Ooh, spot. A reflex saving throw then?
Gonna place it here so that it doesn't hit either of the Edwin or the dragon.
Okay. It failed.
Hey, roll damage.
Roll the Damasio. Alright. It's bludgeoning.
Yep.
It has resistance bludgeoning 5, as you learn from this.
Cool.
So I think if I click damage, it should.
It should automatically take into account. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yep,
did.
there.
It did.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you see that out of all the damage attacks that you have dealt, like the bludgeoning, it's not as effective.
All
as
right,
it would-
so
should
stick
be.
to piercing.
Yeah, piercing or slashing.
Yeah.
I think your Eidolon can make one more attack if you feel like going for it, because you've got one more action left.
Oh, I do? What?
Yeah.
It's -5 for every attack, but yeah.
Act together merges the actions together, basically.
Okay. It would only be a one thing, right? Though
Huh? What?
it would have to be something that only uses one.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get guidance.
Who cast
Who does?
Helgunda
Okay.
Ah.
gets guidance,
Mhm.
and I believe that is my turn.
Very well. I'm
How-
sorry. I'm forgetting that some of you don't see the. Anyways, yeah, Kurzul.
Mhm.
I don't see the what?
No, don't worry about it. Mm.
The end turn button. I thought that
Oh.
was an issue before.
Alright. First and foremost, how close to that did you say the enemy in front of me was?
Very.
1 HP.
Very.
One HP in a dream.
Yes.
In which case, I'll leave him to the persistent damage.
I didn't apply the persistent damage because I thought I'd be able to kill it.
Bozo.
The idea was that I was going to hopefully kill it to stop it critting me, and it survived on 1 HP.
Mm-hmm. Well then, let us attempt to smite.
Yeah, it just... I mean, you can roll just to see how bad you overkill it, but it's gonna be... Yep. Your great axe just leaves it.
And that is how you cleave a monster in twain. This, and then 5 feet like that. So I'm flanking. 2 actions, and then he takes another one. Let me click on the enemy. That's a miss. I'm apparently targeting 2 creatures at the same time. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, anyway, that's me.
Yeah, sadly 10 still misses the Yeti.
Yep. I do not rest.
And as it happens, as for the Yeti...
It does go down a frightened 1. Or at least it would. Yeah, it would go down to frightened 1. I think at the end of its last turn. But it can't go down to frightened. It can't get rid of the frightened now while it's in my aura. So
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's completely fine. Let's see. Now it's like just flailing and ranged. So let's see. 1 Izar, 2 Kurzol. As it like switches over, like shifts, and then starts like wailing with its claws. So yeah, 2 claw strikes. As for 2 first actions, nope. Actually, it's gonna go for all 3 of them. Nope. And nope.
Whew. I like how, by the way, it highlights like what, at least when it comes to critical, like misses what made the difference. That's a neat feature.
Okay. And yeah, it's just almost mindlessly flailing against the targets, completely not doing anything. And Helgander, your turn.
Let's see. 1 HP doesn't really help me much.
That's
I mean, 1 AC.
it's not Helgunder's turn.
No?
No, it's mine.
You don't get a turn. You didn't kill the guy with 1 HP. Get fucked. No turn for you.
I mean, it is. I mean, the Yeti did his turn, and Helgander is after
Oh
Yeti.
shit! Oh shit! Well, fuck you.
See, you don't get a turn. Let the dragon take it.
Oh, it's got the
I
cheat
was-
open, that's why.
I was
My bad.
confused why you were trying to skip my turn there.
I had the sheet open, that's why it was covering.
No, not. Anyway, what do you do?
Well, first,
Horny.
I'm gonna
Oh, yes, you are horny.
best
the
sure
hell?
striker myself. Then you go for a Yaojing Claw.
Rah.
Righto.
Still targeted, right? Yes.
Yes, it is. Well,
Hey.
good thing you did that sure strike. Actually, no, sorry, because the first roll was a 19, yeah, but the second one was a
Still.
1. Yeah, nicely done. But yeah, that is just a crit. I mean, just enough to get a crit. Roll that sweet crit damage,
That is not crit damage.
which I can just click double, which...
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
It also does double bleed.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can Helgander, you can like tell the rest of the party, or rather primarily Tetrick, that only he's like seeing this, how you dispatch this faceless stalker.
Alexander's kind of like casts a spell to get the perfect strike, and then just does so and bisects the stalker with his claw.
Oh.
Just like the perfect line to slice through it without any resistance whatsoever.
A fancy showing.
Right. Nicely done. That was 2 actions. Okay, so that's your turn, I suppose,
Yes.
because that's 3 actions. Okay, we are back to Izar.
Okay, Isar is going to just quickly relinquish the hand from his greatsword just quickly, so as to try and trip the this creature.
Go for it.
Unfortunately not. But then he's just going to regrip the greatsword and just try and strike it.